Hey, friends, it's Life Coach Rich. Just got a clip here related to Joe Rogan and Dr. Phil talking about just some stuff, LGBTQ stuff. I just wanted to point something out on here, make a comment on it. It's a really good thought. Have some personal experience with some friends with that.
Behind it though? Like what, how did this, if this is so contrary to the way most people feel, what do you think is behind it? Especially the push towards children, affirming children. Do you think it's because there's people that are queer or LGBT, whatever, and they want other people to be a part of their group? Is it they want more LGBT people? They want to encourage this behavior. They think it's suppressed, and maybe there's more people that are gay or whatever, and they want to come out and they just get suppressed by it. So they're trying to make it like more enthusiastic. Like how is this trans thing becoming a major point of debate with children where it never has in history? In your life and my life, there was never all this talk about trans children. Like this, it seems insane that we've forgotten. The kids don't know what's going on yet.
I think a lot of it is owing to social media platforms and the internet. I think this is what I'm talking about when I say the activists, I don't think speak for the community at large. I think they get an agenda that they're pushing, and I think they really get wrapped up in this, and it gets a lot of oxygen on the internet. It gets a lot of oxygen on social media platform. Now, they say there's no social contagion here, but the girls that are claiming to be transgender, that percentage has gone up. Some reports say it's gone up 800%, 1,000% over the last several years. And they say, well, that's because they feel more comfortable talking about it now. I think there is a social contagion effect. So people jump on the bandwagon, and if it's for a short period of time, but they've done things that can't be reversed, I think that's really tragic.
So on that, just a couple of thoughts. First, on LGBTQ stuff, I know that there's a lot of emotion related to that particular topic. So I want to talk about that sensitively. And especially if it's a loved one, we want to try to do everything we can to help that one. First, I don't think that we talk enough about counseling. Many people have had traumatic, abusive situations, and so they may be going in that direction because of stuff in the past that they're reacting against. I don't think that we talk enough about that. Almost like the psychological community is has not trying to say that there's some disorder now related to LGBTQ direction. They're just saying they're bypassing that, whereas it used to be something that was trying to be fixed. So they don't want to view it that way anymore. It's just accept that person the way it is. But that doesn't take away the underlying traumatic stuff from your past that is affecting how you engage with the world around you now. Secondly, I think that Dr. Phil hit it on the head. This contagion right now, it's really related to the so much noise and voices coming into someone's head from the internet, from social media, because a lot of people are on that a lot. And so I've had some friends that had a child that were going in the trans direction, and that was the first thing that they said is that get them off of all social media. Separate them from friends that are just saying, yeah, you're this, you're this, you're this, you're this. To think of it as another illustration. If you surrounded yourself, if you had blonde hair and you surrounded yourself with only people saying you're actually a brunette, you're supposed to be a brunette, blonde is not you. Blonde is bad. If you, I can't believe that you're still blonde. You'd be so much better as a brunette, and you kind of think, yeah, maybe I should be a brunette. I'm not sure. And you had somebody saying that over and over and over. All of the people you surrounded yourself with was just affirming that blonde is not okay, and that brunette you're a brunette trapped in a blonde body. And so you would start to develop a dislike for how you actually are, how you were made. And so I think it's just a lot of different voices. Get them off of social media, get them around people that can affirm that they are created in God's image. That person's beautiful the way that they are. Let's look at underlying issues that are affecting them. Separate them from friends that are trying to say that are coming in their own hurt, coming to a standpoint of trying to give advice to other people, just because they're questioning something. And then that's what Dr. Phil was saying. Third, it's choices that you make when you have questions or you're confused that are going to affect you for a lifetime. Look at people that have detransitioned because they went and they did all of what people say, all of the affirming thing, and if they some end up committing. Why? Because it's not what it's promised. It's a lie. we're trying to fight against how we're made in God's image. And so when we're trying to fight against that, we do all these things to, just because I think that I want to become a man, a woman, and I was born a man, just because I do different things and try to lower, raise my voice and act more feminine and wear dresses or something, it doesn't make me a woman. And it's just that false sense of that reality, and we're acting like all of that stuff is okay. It's not okay. We have to speak truth and love to people, being very sensitive, but we have to speak the truth. We can't just affirm whatever you feel is truth. That's not it. Sometimes we wake up and we feel bad about certain things. We feel guilty about this or that, or maybe there's a lot of things that we feel, but feelings are fleeting. We have to stand on truth. That's what we have to stand on. So this, I think, is a very valid point in this regard. It's a social contagion right now. This wasn't as prevalent years and years ago. It's only exploded in probably the last 5 years, to the extent that it is now at the making of this video in 2024. And so anyway, any way that we can help in that process of speaking truth to people lovingly, and we can help them in this process so that they don't make life-changing decisions that they will regret, just like the detransitioners that have regretted those decisions. It didn't make them feel better about themselves. There were underlying issues that were never taken care of. And so now they're in counseling to try to handle the past issues, plus all of the trauma from the transitioning, to a man or a woman to a man, or a man to a woman, different than what they were born as. So it's a very difficult topic, but we can't go forward in, I guess, affirming false realities. Um, it's just not profitable. It's not beneficial. We have to try to speak the truth in love. That's I think that's what's lacking. We sometimes we want to just love, but we're defining love as not speaking the truth. We need to speak the truth, lovingly walking with that person through difficult circumstances, and so they feel the love of God through our actions, through our partnership with them. And that's what I advise. That's how we can get better. It's Life Coach Rich. Thanks for watching. If you have any comments, please share, like, subscribe. Love to dialogue further in the comments and other videos. And share any experiences that you have related to relatives, friends, stuff like that. That's personal that you've entered into in those ways. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.